Hello, I'm Miss back, and today I'm going to show you how to make beef noodle soup or pho, which is very healthy, nutritious, delicious dish. And here all ingredients I'm going to show you. We have 1 kilo of beef bones, just got it from local butcher today, and we have 1 stick of cinnamon stick, 2 star anise, black peppercorns, garlic. You cut it into half like that, cross half. Few slices of ginger, red onion or shallot, you cut it into 2, and 1 whole onion. This is for the broth. And plating up, we have rice noodles. We call rice stick on the paste, and I use this brand. It's quite light and soft noodles. You have to soak it in water for cold water for an hour before you use it. And we have bean sprouts here. We have limes. We have cilantro, green onions, and pepper. It's not very spicy, very mild, to garnish your dish, and the fish sauce to season. Okay, so now we're going to do the most interesting part, very important part. We're going to make the broth, and this is all the flavor come from in your noodle soup. So I'm going to roast my spices here: star anise, cinnamon stick, peppercorns. You can pop it in the oven in high heat for some time to roast it, but I prefer to roast it in my frying pan. I'm gonna roast that ginger slices here, garlic and shallot, and I'm gonna leave this in whole. I'm not going to roast it because I want my broth very clear broth. Okay, this is 3 spices. I've been roasting it without oil, like dry roast, for about 3 minutes. So I transfer it in the plate, into a plate. And I'm gonna roast the veg ingredient, the fresh ingredients. Okay, now I'm going to roast medium high heat. I'm gonna roast this red onions or shallot, garlic, ginger slices here. You want it charcoal brown. When you roast this ingredient, they bring the flavor up into your broth to give your broth aromatic smell, flavor. Really enjoy that when you're eating this. Ginger slices and onions been roasted for 5 minutes. You see the charcoal brown. You want this one like that. You don't want it too brown, too burnt, just brown. So now I set it on the side. So when it's cooled down, I need to peel this red onion, peel the outer skin side. I'm gonna peel the skin outside here off. I don't want that in my broth. I just want the red onions flavors. Okay, this is second part of the soup. I've been boiling these bones with salt and water for about 10 minutes, and I'm trying to scoop this dirty foam off from the broth as much as I can. And then after 10 minutes, I'm going to clean it in running cold water. So once you make your broth remain very clear. So now we're going to do our third part of the soup. I'm gonna put my beef bone. I've been cleaning and boiling it, and this my ingredient. I've been roasted it. So we have to put all these ingredients in our soup pot. So here our beef bones, shallots, roasted garlic, roast ginger, and whole onions. Here my spice. If you have tea bag or something, you can put in tea bag, so you don't have to strain your broth at the end. But I don't have it, and I prefer to put all my spices here straight away to the soup. I will strain it at the end of the video. And I put just about 1 tablespoon of salt in 4 liters of water. Bring it to boil And after it boils, simmer it for 4 hours. If you have time, 6 to 7 hours would be great. So this is my broth. It's been simmering it for about 4 hours. So now I'm going to strain it off to get very clear broth, and I seasoning it with fish sauce. This is the rice that you saw earlier in the pack. So I just soak it in cold water for about an hour or 40 minutes. If you have more time, you do it in 1 hour. Now I put in the boiling water, bring it to boil just about a minute. And here you see my broth. I've been straining it off and seasoned with fish sauce. And I have some garnish here. I have sliced onions. I have cilantro and green onions. And the protein I like to top up on the soup is a beef fillet. I've been slicing it very thinly. And I have this bean sprout to fresh up your dish. And have a little bit touch of chili here. I just slice it. You like mild chili, use big chili. Or you want spicy, use the Thai one, it's very spicy. And I like to add some lime on my soup too. This is optional. Okay, now my noodles ready here. So I will strain it carefully here. Put in your bowl here. And I like to add sliced beef. I've been sliced earlier. You know, when you pour the hot soup on top, your beef will cook automatically. There. And you will put that up. I garnish it with cilantro here, rice onion, and a lot of green onions, my favorite. I like to top it with my green chilies here, red chilies. I want it spicy, so I will do a lot of this. And it's done. My first soup. A lot of people, they add some more protein. And this is optional as well to fresh up your noodle soup with some bean sprout here. Here we are.